Hi all, welcome to Andrea M. D'Souza's kitchen. Today's recipe is the most awaited one, and that is the spicy green chutney which is used to make the famous Bombay sandwich or the Bombay sandwiches. After years of trying to figure out how to make this sandwich chutney, I think I finally figured it out. And I've asked so many sandwich walas, I've asked so many of my friends, and I mixed up all those recipes and did so much of trial and error that I finally came out with this recipe. And this turned out fantastic and we loved it. So I thought I'll share it with you also. So here is the recipe. Do try it out and give me your feedback if it does taste like the authentic sandwich chutney or if I need to make some more changes to it. Here are the ingredients that we will be using for our chutney. Now you might be wondering why I have kept stalks here. These are coriander stalks. Generally, whenever I buy coriander, I separate the stalks from the leaves and I keep it in the fridge. Now I don't throw the stalks away. The tender stalks, I generally use them for chutney, and that's what I'm going to do right now. So I have around a handful of stalks. I have around a handful of fresh leaves. I have also taken some mint leaves. Now I have taken more mint leaves because I like the taste of pudina or mint. But you can take lesser also if you want. So I have taken around a small handful of these mint leaves. This is something that adds a lot of taste, and that is raw mango. Now I know this is not the season for raw mangoes, but what I generally do is I buy my raw mangoes when it is in season and I cut them and I freeze them so that I can use them later in the year. So this raw mango you can use, but if you don't have raw mangoes, don't worry. There is always lime juice. Now I have used half a lime right now because I'm using raw mango, but in case you don't have raw mango, you can add the juice of one lime. I also have green chilies. I have taken 4 green chilies because I like my food spicy. But you can reduce it to 1 chili or 2 chilies depending on how you and your family like your chutney. Then there is half a piece of ginger which I washed and cleaned. There are around 5 to 6 cloves of garlic and just around 5 or 6 leaves of curry patta or curry leaves. This is something different. Now this is save. This you will find some people use, but there are some others who don't use save. So if you don't have save, it is fine. You can always use peanuts or you can use roasted chana dal. I've used save because I like the taste and the texture. So it's okay, you can always replace it with peanuts or chana dal. Then these are the masalas that I have right now. I have around half a teaspoon of jeera. I have half a teaspoon of chaat masala. There's half a teaspoon of sugar. There is a little bit of salt, around quarter or maybe less than quarter of a spoon of salt. Here is around 1/3 teaspoon of black salt. Now I like the taste of black salt, and then the black salt mixed with the chaat masala and the lime juice gives it a fantastic flavor. So try it out. Even if you don't have chaat masala and black salt, it is okay. But make sure you put the sugar, the salt and the jeera. I've also added 2 peppercorns because I generally add it. I like the taste of pepper, so just 2 is enough. You don't need to add more. And here there are 3 ice cubes. Now, why am I using ice cubes? I'm using ice cubes so that my mixer does not heat up, and also because this color of the green is going to be maintained. So you will begin by using 2 ice cubes. And in case you require, you can add the 3rd one or a 4th one depending on the consistency of the chutney. So let's begin. I'll start grinding all these things together. The coriander is gone in. Here go my mint leaves. Here goes my raw mango. You can also cut it into small pieces if you want, but right now, since I don't have 2 hands and I'm working only with 1 hand and holding the camera with the other, I'm just putting it as it is. It will grind well. I think for this ginger, I'm going to cut it into smaller pieces and put it later once I keep the camera down. Here are all my masalas. My save, my lime juice and my ice cubes, which I'm going to now grind. First I'm going to just cut this ginger. My chutney, doesn't it look yummy? and see this lovely color and texture. The save has given it this texture and it is tasting fantastic. Spicy and sour and sweet, everything at the same time, just like I wanted it to be. And just in case, here's another tip. In case you don't have save, okay, and if you don't want to use peanuts and you don't want to use chana dal, here's something else you can use. This is kurkure. Okay, so if you don't have kurkure, you can also use any other kind of crisps or chips that you have. It's really funny, but it somehow gives a great taste to the chutney. So try it out. I'm going to go ahead and eat my chutney. You let me know how yours turns out and don't forget to give me your feedback. So sandwiches are all ready, and there's one I've made of just plain aloo and chutney because it is so tasty, and now we are going to eat it very soon. I'm looking forward to your calls and messages and SMSs and also comments on this video. So don't forget to comment on this video, to like it, and also to subscribe to my channel and share it with everyone who loves good food. Have a wonderful day ahead.